Alright guys, so let's review. We bought a Cougar, and then we bought an Aries, which I almost wish I would have kept, and then we bought a PT Cruiser, and then we almost bought a Hyundai, but it wound up being a bad transmission car. I did not feel like doing a front-wheel drive R&R transmission swap just to get it sold. Then, what do we do after that? We go on a reckless adventure of blown head gasket proportions and rescue a Dodge Ram that maybe we shouldn't have rescued. And we fluff it up, we paint it, we fix it up, and we prove that K-Seal is the best head gasket sealer on the planet, bar none. All on this episode of Junkyard Jeep. So, we go to the junkyard. There's a Hyundai Tucson there. Got like 200,000 miles on it, and runs great. AC works. This is our next junkyard flip. It's gonna finally get closer to our $10,000 goal we're never gonna meet. And then this happened. Not that, this. Alright, we are cruising in a Hyundai Tucson. $199 on the clock. We just got it running. I might buy it. We're doing a yard run. Really can't see if I'm trying to get it out of first to see how it shifts. Well, that was 15 mile an hour. It's hard to tell. This road is so bad. She runs good though. AC works. It's an 02? No, an 05. So let's get her out on the road and see how she does. So far, so good. All right, let's do it. Let's road rip this turd. Oh shit! We got okay, yeah, we got transmission problems. Okay, I'm pulling over. Yeah, we got trans issues. She won't shift. She won't shift. I think the trans might be bad. Wow, okay. Well, contestant number 2, come on down. To The Price Is Wrong. All right, let's get this turd turned around. Turded around. And yeah, she don't want to shift. I think we might have a bad trans. I think that's the problem. She won't come out at first, and she slips and goes in and out. Yeah, this one might be a turkey. There is a parts car in the junkyard that has a good trans, probably. But yeah, I don't want to do that much work for a quick flip. Yeah, no, that's a no-go. No, yeah, alright. Oh boy, well, we just get dumber and dumber here at Junkyard Jeep. Well, we're not going to get a rock crawler. All the rock crawlers I was going to go get have been sold. Because I don't have a truck and I can't tow nothing and I can't get nowhere with the wife's Camry. I'm not going to be pulling Willys, Jeeps, and hot rods and big rock crawlers with this. So we're going to Casa Grandema, 50 miles from here. We are picking up our Jeep hauler. 96.
In 1.3 miles, turn right onto North Casa Grande Highway.
You got that? You better do what she says. She means it. We're gonna go 50 miles north to get our 96 Ram pickup with a 5.9. The fuel pump is bad, which is like a freaking almost a $300 part. I can't believe these fuel pumps, man. This is unbelievable. You could buy a motor for a little bit more than that. Well, we are definitely out here in farm country. What is that, guys? Is that spinach? Carrots? What is that? All y'all farm buffs out there? What is that? I don't know. Looks good. I'll eat it.
Turn left onto West Concordia Drive.
And then eat Subway. We ate our Subway, but we passed the Filiberto's. I would have been way happier getting a bean and cheese burrito. Because that's more protein for me than bread and salad dressing. All right, we're almost there. Yeah, lots of good stuff. There's the hot rod. Let's go look at her. So yeah, that's radiator's full of stop leak. That's good. All right, and this won't even go in. I cannot get this in. I don't know how he even got this in. It won't. Maybe when he gets back he can show me. But now my hands are out. Alright. There's the jack on the stands. Let's get the trunk open. Well, Turkey, what do you think? Should we go back and get this Dodge Ram pickup, even though we didn't want it in the first place? Do you want to brave the attempt to drive it 50 miles home? Now that it has a fuel pump in it, what do you think? Are you a risk taker? What do you think? Should we go for it? Hoof pump? No? Okay.
5 minutes.
Well, you're not going to believe this one. We passed on the truck. I didn't feel like sitting in the mud and rolling around in the dark in Casa Grande when it's 30 degrees fighting this fuel pump. If I could have just gotten a thing and drove it home, you know? So we passed on it. Then the dude texted me the next day. And he says, dude, I got it running, and I'll sell it to you for just a little bit more than what I was asking now that it's running. Stupid me said, I'll take it. So here we go. We drive all the way back to Casa Grande to get the stupid truck now that it's running. So yeah, here we are driving all the way back 50 miles to Casa Grande again to get this ugly truck. Oh boy. This thing is sketchy. Gas light is on. We are completely out of gas. The oil light is on, but that's because the oil pressure switch is not plugged in because when they redid the motor it broke. I don't know where I'm going. Okay, we have to get gas. I'm just, boy, we took a huge risk buying this truck. So the heater kind of works. The vent doors are stuck, but the power steering works and the lights work. That's something. Oh boy. Unleash the late night sketchiness. So, okay, let's recap. Heater doesn't work. Steering column making a weird clunking noise. Check engine light on. Gas gauge does not work. Door does not open. But we are happily cruising at 75 miles an hour with zero issues. I don't know what's the normal temperature for a Dodge Ram, because we're at 200 right now. Oh god. Oh crap. Okay. I hope the thermostat is gonna open because, oh crap, okay, we're gonna overheat. Oh shit, okay, we're overheating. I'm gonna shut her down. At the gas station, the radiator cap was cold. Let me open the hood. Okay, Well, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if we're low. It's not hot. I mean, it's not hot. And it's saying this thing is literally 300 degrees, and there's no way. The valve cover is not even hot. This thing's like 110 degrees. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know if this isn't sealing and throwing the gauge off, but I don't see water up in here. This is full. I'm gonna go into the store and buy water and just see. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. Okay, so it wasn't overheating. The radiator was completely bone dry. I checked the oil. There's no water in the oil. There's nothing wrong with the engine oil. The radiator smells weird, but they do have some weird brown gunk in there that has an oily smell. So it's probably just that. That's probably why the heater wasn't working. I'm pretty sure the check engine light is the oil pressure switch broken, because I'm pretty sure that would flip a code. Let's let this trucker go. Is he turning? What's he doing? He's going. Okay, we're gonna let him go. All right. Well, she does cruise 70. Good. I'm surprised. Okay. Yeah, overdrive works good. Transmission works good. The gas light is permanently on. I don't know. This is basically just going to be a work truck for somebody. I was going to make this my Jeep hauler, but oh boy, this thing is beat out bad. The engine though, this 5.9 rips. Okay, we're doing good. We're at 180. Might even be colder than that. Might be 170. Thermostat opened. It goes all the way to 210 before it opens. I find that, or all the way to 200 before it opens. That's a bit scary. But it opened and we're okay. We're charging. So let's see if we can get this thing home in one piece. Okay, we are in an abandoned gas station in the middle of nowhere. Non-op food mart. I don't get what's going on. The temperature gauge is all over the place. It's like 200, 260, 0. This is rock hard and it's hot, but the engine is cold. I pulled the dipstick out. The oil was ice cold. The valve covers were cold, but the radiator was boiling hot. But the engine was cold. I am not understanding what's going on here. I cannot get to the thermostat. The thermostat is way down there under the alternator. It's just way down there. I do not have a 15 millimeter to get the belt off because I have to move the alternator off. I do not have a 15 mil. I just assumed it was 9/16. So yeah, so I think I can drive 5 miles at a time without it overheating. I hope I didn't hurt the motor. So we got to get this thing home. Okay. We're gonna go find water and we're just gonna see if we can limp it home. On today's episode of Bad Decisions with John Rodriguez. Today, we sit on the side of the road. We're gonna drive 5 miles at a time, waiting each time for the engine to cool off when it gets to 200. We are like, I don't know, 25 miles from home, and I can drive about 5 miles before it gets to, when it gets to 200, I can stop, and I can sit here for 4 minutes, and then I can start the truck back up, and we can drive another 5 miles and shut it off again. So if we repeat this process 4 or 5 more times, I'm hoping in theory we can get home. There's no cab light in here. That's why it's pitch black. It's freezing. It's got to be like 40 degrees. I'm miserable. But we're going to get this thing home, and we're not going to lose money on this truck. We are going to fix it. We are going to fix it up, and we are still going to flip it because Junkyard Jeep hasn't quit yet. Well, we are now at Junkyard Jeep headquarters, and truck is here. We made it. 3.5 hours later to go 50 miles. Stopping every 3 miles to let the engine cool. You could probably drive this all the way to California with a blown head gasket if you stopped every 2 miles. So, yeah, I'm still exhausted from that. The heat didn't work, so I was really cold. It's like 40 degrees. In and out of the truck, constantly on the side of the freeway. With semis blowing by literally 90 miles an hour. So, goal today. We are going to get this hood open. So what we're going to do, we're going to flush the system. It's full of stop leak. We're going to flush the system, change out the thermostat, because the stop leak, I think, has annihilated said thermostat. And we're going to put more stop leak in it, because that's what you do when you don't want to take apart an engine. I'm going to use K-Seal from my research. That seems to be the best head gasket sealer with the best money back guarantee. Well, we got hoods up on everything today. Because my everyday driver is also a project. Jeep things. Always make your rotting, unreliable Jeep your daily driver so you can always work on it. It was freezing cold last night. And this thing has no choke, so the battery died before I could get her to stay running. So we're going to go rob the battery out of the Dodge, assuming it's not dead. The more I dig into this truck, the worse it gets. So we're just going to throw her in the old wannabe rock crawler and see if she'll start. So I can at least go get parts for this thing. All right. Go to the hot rod. Oh man, it doesn't fit. I'm gonna have to drive so careful. I don't think I can get my hold down back on. I don't think that's gonna go back on. Well, we could try. All right, well, let's just see if she'll fire. Move, you stupid pillbox. Out of my way. All right. Oh. Come on, you piece of crap. Let's go. There we go. That's all I wanted. That's all I was asking for. Was it that hard? Can you stay running? And we're out of gas. All right. Well, at least we got that going. Now we can go get parts. That thermostat bolt is way, way down in there. And the stupid plier hose clamp, which I hate, is right in line with the bolt. So the socket hits this before it hits the bolt. We're going to have to get a swivel down in there. Oh, man. All right, let's see what we can do. Yeah, this thing's trashed. It was getting stuck open, then it was getting stuck shut. Right now it's stuck open. There's just too much rust on here for this thing to operate. I think it was getting caught in there. You can see right in there. The rust was catching it. What a nightmare. It's going to be fun getting it back in there. Good Lord. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, we going to get this Dodge Ram running? Is this head gasket sealer going to work, little guy? What do you think? Not a chance. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Head gasket sealer. Yes or no? Is it a myth or does it work? Did I waste 50 bucks on a can of K-Seal? Is it going to restore my Dodge Ram's motor back to former glory? Because I'm swapping a whole engine before I do a head gasket. Turkey. Alright, here goes the Hail Mary of all Hail Marys. We fixed our vacuum leaks. We're running a no thermostat. That's because it's probably going to plug the thermostat. This might harden and weld the thermostat shut. That's what killed this thing in the first place, I think. We fixed our stupid oil pressure switch, a bunch of vacuum leaks. What a nightmare that was. Put our altimeter back on, altimeter, and now some organic chocolate health shake for this rotting turd. We're gonna pour this in, top it off with water, and run it. Okay, let me top it off with water and we'll give her a rip. Oh, all right, guys, we made it to the cab. We're gonna go for broke. All or nothing. We're gonna pray to the Jeep gods, not the Jeep gods. We're gonna pray to the Dodge gods, the early 90s, or the late 90s Dodge gods, the old school 360 pushrod V8, best Chrysler V8 ever made Dodge gods, not the modern 2022 Fiat Dodge gods, not the bankrupt Fiat Dodge gods, the old school muscle car V8 360 Dodge gods. And pray this thing seals, because I do not want to swap a motor in this thing. All right, I don't even know if it'll start. Oh boy. All right. Okay. Fires right up. $40 pounds of oil pressure, excellent. That didn't happen before. Check engine light off. All right, let's go to the front and see if she'll live. Okay, I think the belt got wet. Or something. Yeah, I just think the belt got wet. All right. Where the heck does this bolt go? I do not know. I took this bolt out. I'm gonna have to go watch my own video to figure out where this stupid bolt went, because I don't remember. All right, well, the belt's wet and miserable and angry. Let's check our temp. Okay, we haven't registered temp yet. Oil pressure good. We got 0 temp. We got 40 pounds of oil. I think it'd be a little bit more than that, but I'll take it. Let's let her sit here for a minute and see what happens. Okay, so what we're looking for here is water vapor coming out the pipe. A couple nights ago, if you saw the video, man, we had an atmospheric humidity cloud, and it looks like it's absolutely cleared out. Mostly. Well, it's not boiling, it's just moving up and down because there's no thermostat, no boiling. So I don't think we're getting exhaust gas in the radiator anymore. All right. All right, let's check the temp gauge. Has it even moved? Okay, the temp gauge has not moved. I'm beginning to worry. Well, everything's still cold though. I hope I didn't break the temp sensor or pull a wire or something when I did the thermostat. But you think it would have did something by now. Oil pressure is 35 or 39. Is that bad? Is that normal for Dodge? Let me Google that. Or guys, if you want, plug it in down below. What's normal idle temp cold for a 5.9 with a lot of miles on it? I mean, 40 seems fine. Better than 20. All right, yeah. Well, let me Google it and Hopefully that's normal. Oh dear Lord. Here it goes. Oh boy, I am terrified. Oh. I hate driving when there's an unknown condition of blow up or not. So let's just gently, ever so gently, oh, this thing's got good brakes. All right, we're going. Oh dear God, please don't blow up. Running on all 8. Engine runs good. Let's turn here. All right. There's something weird going on with the steering. It's like the steering shaft is like slipping on the coupler or something. I don't know. Something weird going on there. Okay. Well, we've been driving around for a good half hour and running cool. Running at about 130, but we are doing good. The thing runs amazing, shifts great. I think we're gonna paint her and get her sold and get her out of here. Let's get back to the house and see where we're at. All right, we got her running. Lots of power, runs great. 30 pounds of oil, 35 pounds of oil. They said normal was 25, minimum being 3 or something, or 8. I don't see how that could be a good minimum, but yeah, this sucker always has 30, 35 at idle hot. Everything good. Been running for about 15 minutes, still at 140 degrees. That's good. No check engine light. Runs like a clock. Awesome. Just gotta hurry up and get more paint. Well, we ain't doing no painting today, fellers. Cold, rainy, and miserable. So, we painted this thing in the middle of the night last night. It was like 40 degrees, and the paint literally just came out as liquid. It was so thick and would not dry. It just came out as liquid, so it's kind of hard to tell, but yeah. That's all gonna have to be sanded. It was hard to tell, but it just a tiny little spray like that and it would immediately run. It was just too cold. So we'll fix that. Not bad. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Junkyard Bleep. Can you see my brain? See my nose? Okay, anyway, after our cat ditched us, thank you, Duke. What did we do today? We almost bought a Hyundai. Transmission blew up. That was a no-go. I don't know what the deal is, but the junkyard is seriously not getting any more cars to buy. I don't know what's going on. We didn't buy a Dodge Ram, and then we did go buy the Dodge Ram against our better judgment. Our thirst for adventure kind of outweighed common sense. It is up for sale now for $3,500 or best offer. Runs and drives great. No issues. I'll see if I can get the AC charged. We're going to have to find a new place to get our quick flips. We are nowhere near our $10,000 rock crawler Jeep junkyard flip challenge. Once I sell this truck, we'll be at about $4,000, $4,500. I don't know what we're going to buy with that much money. But we'll find out on the next episode of Clunkyard Cleep. And quit looking at my nose.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this edition of